everyone, it's Marlene. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm not sure if this is going to be part one or part two of the haul, but I wanted to separate the drugstore or the more affordable or budget-friendly products that I have purchased from the ones that are a little bit more. Ulta was having one of those sales one day, and I picked this up. I have never tried this. It was a set, and it was actually like, I don't know, $25? I don't want to really say because I honestly don't remember the exact price, but I remember it was very affordable. It had the Spackle Hydrating Moisturizing Under Makeup Primer. I have never tried this one, and I really wanted to. It was a 2-ounce size, and the box also contained the Baked Balance and Brighten foundation in medium. I love this foundation, and what I do with it, I don't use it by itself. I just apply it just over my foundation, my liquid foundation, just to even out my skin tone a bit. I'm running out of the other one, so this was in the package, and I figured why not. And this I had never tried, and it is the Baked Blush Brighten, and this is in pink grapefruit. I thought this was really pretty. It's not usually a shade that I use, so I thought, why not? Why not? It's probably a really pretty subtle one, and I don't usually wear these peachy shades, but hey, why not? And then also in that same box there was this palette. It's a pretty little palette. Look at that, how pretty that is. I loved it. I thought it was really, really nice. So that was, I really want to say it was right around between $20 and $25, somewhere around there. So I thought that was a really good buy. But it's not drugstore price. Then there was one of those boxes that was also on sale, and it was from, it's from Bare Minerals, and I'm running out of my Complexion Rescue. And I like this because it has an SPF, I think it's SPF of 30, and it had a blush that came with it. It was at a reasonable price, and I thought, why not, since I'm running out of the other. You know what a foundation junkie I am, and I saw that Dior had a new foundation, and this is the Forever Undercover. Let's take a moment. I love the Dior Forever. That is a medium to full coverage. And you know that the YSL is my holy grail foundation. But this one is really giving it a run. I was so impressed, or I have been so impressed with this foundation. I couldn't wait. I bought it last week, and I used it 2 days in a row just to see. It is such, it's a plastic container, and you just squirt it out. It is such a light consistency, but this one is full coverage. I think that it just blurs and smooths and just made my skin look over the top amazing. I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. I kept looking at myself in the mirror and saying, wow, is that really my skin? But it just, it feels, it dries down, and it just looks beautiful. It really, really does. And it's so lightweight, and I don't know, I'm going to continue trying it, but I'm going to tell you, it's going head to head with my YSL. I like this one better than the Dior Forever. Probably because this one is a thinner consistency, and it's full coverage, but you don't feel it. And because it just dries down, and you don't feel as if you have really any makeup on. So, love this one. I also purchased the new NARS, but I ordered it in the wrong color, so I don't really want to talk about it. I tried it one day, and I had to wash it off because I look like Oompa Loompa. It's so orange. I did order these. These are from Huda Beauty. Have you guys tried the Huda liquid lipsticks? Oh my goodness. These are, I love them. I just love them. They don't dry out my lips. They look beautiful. They are pigmented. This is just one of them, because I wanted to try the different shades. Oh my gosh, but they're just so beautiful. I have it in Trendsetter and Trophy Wife, and I love both of those. I'm not even going to attempt looking at what shades these are. I'm just swatching them so you can see the shades that came in that little box. Oh wow, yeah, this one is real purple. But you know I'll wear it. You know that. Okay, these last two look very similar. And those are the 4 shades. And while these might be very bright for some people, if you like a liquid lipstick, one that lasts, you might want to try the Huda Beauty, because they feel really comfortable and they last. They last looking pretty and they wear down evenly. I think it works really well. I purchased the Lauralee, and this is the Cat's Pajamas palette. I like to support other creators. I don't care how many subscribers they have. I don't care. She started at the same place that we all did here, and if I can support them, I will do that. And I know that this palette has gotten some negative reviews. Here's the palette. I personally love the palette. I think I love the shades, but those are my shades. Those are the shades that I love. I love the way it has 4 or 5 shimmers. I love the way it has your crease shades and your transition shades. I love the way they blend easily. I also love the way it's so long lasting. I also love that I can travel with this palette. I know that for a first palette, for it to be $42, it may seem like a lot, but from my understanding, it was her money and her husband's, and they put it together and they worked at it. So it's not as if they did a collaboration with a big company where you put your input and the company puts out the money, but rather they're doing it. And that, I don't know anything about that, but to me, my little bit of business sense that I have tells me that has to be costly to get a company to do the formula, to choose shades, to do the palette and get everything the way you want it. To me, that has to be extremely costly. And she also had a lot of gripe because the palette is a little out there. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, it could have been black and white with pink polka dots. I don't care about that. I care that the shadows work. I love the palette. I will continue using it, and I am happy with this palette. The other palette that I purchased was this one by Dose of Color, and this is the Hidden Treasure palette. I purchased it because I love Dose of Color, and that's what the palette looks like inside. I thought it was unique. I like the shades. I like that there are mattes and shimmers. The mattes are usable for your transition or your crease, and it's a standalone palette. I could use this and not touch anything else. So I really liked this palette. Well, I love just about everything that I have from Dose of Color I like. And then I got this one. I have to stop looking at my emails, you know, because Ulta sends out these emails saying, oh, we're having 50% off, and there goes Marlene and purchases. So this is by Juice Beauty. I don't think I have anything by Juice Beauty, and this is the Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Overnight Cream. That's what that is. I haven't opened it because I have an Algenist that I'm working on. It's the Elevate. This is a pretty hefty jar. I don't even want to open it because, you know, once you open it, the air and everything else, and I'm not going to have 4 moisturizers open at the same time, I refuse. I am not doing that anymore. All right, those are my higher end products that I have purchased. If you watched Michelle, Cinnamon Girl Beauty, my YouTube BFF, she was talking in one of her videos about trying to be more selective. I am also trying to be a bit more selective. I bought this, and this wasn't just in one time. It was over the last couple of months. And I wanted to share them with you. But, you know, she said something on that video about being more selective and not just purchasing the first thing because of the hype. And I think she was absolutely right. I'm going to try to do the same thing and not purchase as many products, but rather try to get through the products that I have. If you would like to give me some ideas on what you would like to see that are not hauls, then please let me know, because that will be so incredibly helpful. And, you know, sometimes we sit there and we're like wondering, okay, what are we going to do that is going to be informative and helpful to you? So anyway, some food for thought. Leave it down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you just love hauls, let me know. Hey, you know what? I just love hauls. But honestly, I just really want to try to get through a lot of these products. I'm going to make that conscious effort during 2018 to try to just use products that I have, and the more products I use up, the happier I'm going to be. Thank you everyone so much for spending this time with me. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, and don't forget, ladies, follow your passion, whatever it may be. I'll see you next time. Bye.